Hello and welcome. I'm Vivienne with foodandstyle.com. Place the pumpkin seeds in a small bowl. Add the pumpkin seed oil, salt, and some black pepper. Then toss well with your fingers until the seeds are well coated with the oil. Seasoning the seeds before cooking them is going to intensify their flavor. Heat a small frying pan over medium-high heat. And when the pan is hot, add the pumpkin seeds. Now you're going to saute the pumpkin seeds for about 2 to 3 minutes until golden and puffed up. In fact, they're going to kind of pop the way popcorn do. Now the other thing is that you want to shake or stir the seeds very frequently. Here they are popping already. They are ready, so turn off the heat and transfer them back to the bowl. Today we're going to use an acorn squash for our recipe, but you could also use a dumpling or delicata squash. Peel the squash using a vegetable hand peeler. As you see, we were not able to peel between the grooves here, and that is totally fine. You can just leave those little bits of skin on the squash. Cut the squash in half lengthwise and scoop out the seeds. Remove the base of the stem. Place the squash on its cut side and then cut in half again. And then in quarters. Now cut each quarter in about a 1/4 inch thick slices, crosswise. Heat a large non-stick frying pan between medium and medium-high heat. When the pan is hot, add the brown butter. And then add the squash slices. Now spread the squash slices in one layer. And then saute them until they are golden brown, about 2 to 3 minutes on each side. What's important here is to saute the squash at a moderate high heat, otherwise it will brown on the outside before the inside is cooked. You see how the flesh of the squash slices is becoming translucent. That means that the flesh is cooking through, which is exactly what we want. Now let's turn our slices over and continue sauteing the slices until golden brown on the other side. Let's have a peek. Okay, they're perfect. So now turn off the heat and transfer the slices onto a plate. The brown butter is going to give the squash a most wonderful nutty flavor. And now sprinkle the slices with a little salt and finish with a little black pepper. The Pecorino Toscano Fresco is a very soft and creamy cheese, so make sure it is cold before you cube it. This cheese is also a little bit sticky, making it kind of challenging to cut. Certainly, it would be impossible to grate it, so that's why I decided to cube it for this recipe. Once you've cubed the cheese, refrigerate it until you're ready to use it. This way, it will not become too sticky. Place the frisée in a large bowl and add the vinaigrette. And now toss until the frisée is well coated with the vinaigrette. Then add the cheese, making sure the pieces don't stick together, and the warm squash slices. Now toss only a couple of times, being very careful because otherwise the squash is going to become mushy. Now spoon the salad in a serving bowl I like to make sure that the squash and the cheese are well distributed throughout the salad, so it makes a lovely presentation. And then sprinkle with the toasted pumpkin seeds. Finish with a little black pepper and you are ready to serve. Enjoy this beautiful fall or winter salad. Bon appétit!